Sightings of apparent pterosaurs in Ohio. The pterodactyl jarred us at 2 a.m. On October 14, 2025, a guy gave us this comment under one of our videos, quote, "Me and my brother seen one fly by our porch right off Highway 161 by Westerville Road at 2 a.m. last Friday. We thought we was crazy and couldn't wrap our minds around what we seen," unquote. Notice that this encounter with an apparent pterosaur was by Westerville Road on the north side of Columbus, Ohio. Was it just a coincidence that many years earlier a lady and her daughter saw a huge, quote, pterodactyl, unquote, that flew over Westerville Road? That sighting was in the winter of 2014, and it was about 4 miles south of where the two brothers recently saw a flying creature that made them feel kind of crazy. Now for an excerpt from another video about pterodactyl sightings in Ohio. The first sighting was late in 2016 in December, and they got a good view of it. He was shocked. He said we couldn't have been more than 6 or 7 feet from it. It's still so vivid in our memory. And the claws on the feet. I did not see a tail, but my son said he did as the creature whipped it around. So his son saw the tail. And he said it had a sharp projections on the tip. Moving so fast he got a glimpse of it, but the creature was going right past the car. So let's get from that and go into the recent sighting. I need to explain what's going on with sightings. When a person, like this person, has a sighting of a modern pterosaur, the vast majority of these eyewitnesses never contact me. It happens that the eyewitness will, from that time forward, always be alert, and I think a lot of the eyewitnesses are this way. Always be alert. They're keeping an eye out just to see if they can see another one of those strange pterodactyls, or whatever they want to call them. They keep their eyes out, and they're watchful, and they pay attention to the details and birds and other things that they watch. And of course, mostly they see birds. And that might take years, but occasionally, and one of them will have another sighting. That happened this time. Remember, late in 2016? So it's about 4 years ago, and just the other day, earlier this month, which is March of 2021, the same eyewitness, this time he was with his wife rather than his son, then they saw it clearly. Now we look at what flew by a lady and her daughter in Columbus, Ohio, early in 2014 at about 7 a.m. She sent me an email in July of 2014. The huge size of the flying creature and the lady's description of the teeth in its mouth make it highly unlikely to have been a misidentified bird. I believe that this creature was at least closely related to these two seen at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba in 1971. The one seen in Columbus, Ohio, clearly had teeth. Birds do not have teeth. The lady also told me the flying creature had leathery skin and that it had 3 fingers on each triangle-shaped wing.